Bandidas los recuerdos que me llevan a soñar. Bandidas las que un día aprendieron a amar. Dulces como tus besos, dulce el sabor del tiempo, como un barril añejo, todo un recuerdo, son las bandidas de mi corazón. Bandidas, bandidas, los recuerdos que me llevan a soñar. Bandidas, bandidas, tú y yo nos volvemos a encontrar. Tomaremos otra copa hasta el final. Bandidas, las que un día aprendieron a amar.
You don't know me yet. But if someone ever betrays me, I will take it as far as I can go.
No, I don't believe you. Go look for Betsabeth. Look for her. I'm pretty sure that she wouldn't like the fact that you're cheating on her with me. Excuse me.
What happened? What did you do to Marisol?
I saw him with my own eyes, with Malena, the wife of my father. It would have been one thing to cheat on me with another woman, but with her? With that wretched woman? No way, I can't take that. I can't forgive him.
Oh, Fabi.
You are nobody to me, Amparo Montoya.
I've never known a man like you, Alonso. But I swear to you, you'll be mine. You're going to be mine.
Bandidas las que un día aprendieron a amar.
I don't owe you an explanation, Juancho.
Listen, Miguel. Marisol is a very special girl to me, and I wouldn't like people like you or anyone to do any harm to her, okay?
What happened with Marisol and I is none of your business. The name of Marisol's father is Alonso, not Juancho. So what is this? Do you like Marisol now?
The only thing I will tell you is not to hurt her, and that's about it.
Don't you dare threaten me now, Juancho.
I'm not threatening you or anything, Miguel. I'm just warning
Don't you dare
that
either warn me about anything. What happens between Marisol and I is just between us. I suggest that you stay away from her.
Laurento
I confronted everything because of Alonso. All of my fears, all my insecurities. But everything went down the drain. Every single thing. Because when I went into that bathroom on that day and I saw Alonso there cuddling Malena, I swear to the heavens I felt as if a hole opened in the ground, like a really, really deep well that seemed endless. And I fell, Corey, and I haven't been able to get out.
To be honest, I don't know what I would have done in your place.
It's incredible, isn't it? That after I loved him so much and I was so fond of him, I would be feeling so angry.
The truth is, no one tells the heart what to do. Sometimes I feel so terrified because of the things I actually feel. I never imagined that I was going to go through this. That I was going to feel hurt and feel pain every moment that I would see him.
Rodrigo?
I'm really sorry I didn't tie my hair today. I know that could contaminate the samples.
Don't worry, Corina, since I
sorry.
can fix that immediately or even right now. I believe you dropped this the last time. If you'll allow me.
Yes.
Would you help me out here because... Okay.
En tus ojos de bandida, cuando susurras que eres mía.
Hello? Martha. Oh, well, How are you? Do you have an update for me?
I'm already back in San Lorenzo. Yes. I have new information about Mr. Gaspar Infante. It's not much, but I know we can get something out of what I've got. I'll see you tomorrow then, Rodrigo. That's perfect. Yes, I'll be waiting for your call. Goodbye. Have you seen Miguel? Do you know where he is?
Yes, he went out a while ago. Oh, stop it, Martha. You have to understand, that boy has to be turned into a real man.
There you go again with that topic, Sergio. You and I really think differently about what the meaning of manhood is, and I'm not planning to discuss that topic ever again.
Yes. And we had better discuss right now just how divine you are.
Just stop it. You know that we can never bring back the past.
But we can make it happen again if you want.
Sergio, Miguel is what's left from the past, and that is all.
Mr. Olegario, I'm very pleased to hear from you. Yes. What's that? Right now, boss? I'm going there now. Well, I have to go out. We'll continue this later.
What happened?
She ran away. She jumped over the fence and then she broke one of her legs.
How did she get here? Did she walk?
She walked just a bit so that she would be up on the tractor. I already have everything ready just in case we have to do surgery.
Very good. Let's check on the condition of her leg.
Okay.
Go and look for some farmhands. I'm going to need them. Now let's see.
I'll be right back, Alonso.
Let's see, little one.
It's just that if what I had with Alonso was a crazy thing, then what you're having with an Irazabal is like a tragedy, and we already discussed this.
Fabi, what do you expect me to do? What do you want me to do? Every time I see him, I feel so anxious. What should I do?
So what are you going to do with your life? Are you going to continue planning your wedding with Vicente? I don't think it would be fair for you or for him.
Look, I know it's not fair. I know that, but I have no idea what to do next. I can't turn back. Our father offered Vicente a deal to finance his own laboratory, and the deal sounded very promising, but then initially I thought that it was a crazy idea, but now I'm thinking perhaps it's the best option for all of us.
Bandidas las que un día aprendieron a amar.
And besides, I've been thinking, the best thing to do is to go far away and forget about everything that has happened to me.
Then why don't you do it? Do it right now and then go away. But you don't have time to hesitate. Finalize your decision.
Because we know it isn't the right time to do these things, and especially because of everything that's happening to you now. And to our dad because of those things that Malena did. He says he's over it, but then you and I know him better.
Yes. Yes, our father always says that he's strong and he's fine, but we both know he's not.
So you've changed your mind about it?
Well, no, I haven't done that exactly. I told him that I wasn't going to mention that topic to him. I mean, what else can I do? Our father feels hurt when I tell him the entire truth. He wants to completely trust that woman, like he needs to trust that Malena. I can't do anything, Corina. I can't do anything to make our father open his eyes and realize how things really are.
So this means you're finally ready to patch things up, huh? Hardly.
Corina, he's still my father. And nothing can ever change that.
San Lorenzo
So
headquarters.
they can repair the old office that's right in town.
But we must spend quite the amount to fix that office, I tell you.
Since when is money a problem on my end, Horacio?
And why do you need to open it again?
Because
huh?
I really need it. Besides, it's none of your business. So get started on it right now. And I want it to be operational as soon as possible. Hello, sir. Oh, I'm glad you still showed up, young man. Your ex-wife is sniffing around again like there's no tomorrow. Didn't I ask you to talk to her about it? And I did, Mr. Olegario. I warned her that if she didn't stop with her investigation, she would get into trouble. As a matter of fact, I told her the same thing before I left the house. It seems to me that she's not listening to you. She's sticking her nose where she shouldn't be, and she's not stopping. You should know how to treat women who behave like that, Sergio. Yes, I still have a lot of things to learn from you. But Don't you worry about it. I can assure you, Martha will think twice before she tries to do it again.
Just facts. Just facts and not those empty words again, Sergio. I don't want Irizaba to continue bothering me.
Count on it, Mr. Olegario. I'm going to talk to Martha again. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to go and fix some business over at the farm.
Go on then.
Irizaba Laboratory.
She's not going to come. She's not coming.
If what I had with Alonso was a crazy thing, then what you're having with an Irizabal is like a tragedy, and we already discussed this.
I think it's much better this way.
The amatriciana doesn't have any green pepper in it.
But it gives some flavor.
Julia, you're not making stew, it's just sauce.
All right. And they've had things cool down in this house?
What do you mean by cool down in this house?
Well, I know you know. There was a lot of shouting that was heard all over.
That's none of your business, Julia.
Oh, but please tell me if it's indeed true that Mrs. Malena cheated on the master of this house with the beloved boyfriend of Miss Fabiola.
Julia?
Hmm?
Don't you dare be talking about things that are none of your business. How many times have I told you not to meddle with the family affairs in this house?
Where's my husband?
He hasn't come back yet. Anything else?
And I want the window to be much larger because I want a lot of light coming in. And if the walls have to be knocked down, then knock them down.
The walls.
And I need the bathroom to be refurbished.
Refurbish the bathroom.
What, do I have to repeat myself? I want that new office to look beautiful and fresh.
The problem here is that in order for this job to finish, we have to look for people we already know.
Of course.
And the people I had in mind who can do the job well on time are repairing the chapel now.
Well then, why not just look for some other people, Horacio? Or the priest, he can wait, and those people can just pray in their houses. Look, I need that office as soon as possible because my daughter Fabiola will be doing business we have in the ranch from there.
And why wouldn't it be from your house?
None of your business, all right, Horacio? Just do as I tell you.
Yes, don't worry, I'll take care of it.
Well, you better. Right now, I have to check on some other matters. No, not on the phone.
What did you say?
I wasn't talking to you, Horacio.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Don't forget about that new office, all right?
No. I mean... Yes. I mean... I'll take care of it.
Hello, Uncle.
And where are you heading off to?
I'm going outside. I'm so tired of being cooped up here. I just need some fresh air.
As long as what you'll be getting is air, then I can honestly say there's no problem with that. But if I ever hear that you're taking anything else other than air, I'm telling you this is the last time I'm seeing you getting drunk, Betsabeth.
Well, Uncle, I wasn't drunk that time.
Olegario hasn't shown up. I don't know where he is.
Didn't you have everything under control, Malena?
Don't you dare pretend to be funny, all right? Do you know where he is?
Well, I saw him in town.
Did he talk to Fabiola?
How do you know Fabiola's in town now?
Where else would she go at this time?
I can tell you where she is if you're really interested.
What do you know about it, Sergio?
Oh, not too much.
but it seems that she went to the hotel. I suppose Olegario already knows that, so he must be talking to her.
Was he angry when you saw him?
Are you afraid that he believes his daughter this time?
No. No, I don't think so. Olegario put her where she should be, that's why she left the house.
Don't count your chickens before they hatch. Remember that she's his daughter.
Well, I am his woman.
And that's when you don't happen to be mine, right? What's the matter? Is this making you nervous?
I just want you to be more willing, and that's about it.
Weren't you with your friends today, son?
Yes, but I got bored and went home.
What happened? Why are you so depressed lately? I know. You saw Marisol.
Well, I did see her. But the thing is, we have a big problem.
A problem? What happened? Did you have a fight?
More or less like that, Mom.
And why's that?
Well, what happened is that she still thinks that I'm cheating on her.
Who could that be? Just cheer up, darling. Olegario.
How are you doing, counselor? I'm happy to see you.
Thank you. Welcome in. Come right in, please. Sergio isn't here. He went out and I don't know when he'll be coming back.
Well, no, don't worry about it. I didn't come here to see Sergio. Martha, I came here to see you.
Bandidas las que un día aprendieron
Bandidas.
Bandidas las que un día aprendieron
It seems to me you're surprised I came to visit you here.
Yes, just a little bit. I'm surprised to see you here.
Well, I've been in this house before, so please don't be surprised. Because Sergio lives here, right?
Yes? But didn't you just tell me that you have come over because of me and not because of Sergio?
Aside from being beautiful and very intelligent, you're a very cunning woman. Sergio's a lucky man to know how to win you over, Martha.
Thank you. But I don't believe that you came all the way here to flatter me with your compliments. What do you want from me, Olegario?
Straight to the point. I appreciate that. I suppose you must be wondering up until now, you know, about the interests and sentiments of an Olegario Montoya.
No, you're wrong about that. That's not what I'm thinking at all.
I believe otherwise. But let me tell you that I have no hidden intentions or anything like that. I've simply come over here to invite you out for dinner.
To dinner? I'm assuming you're not being serious.
Of course I am. I'm pretty serious about this. I believe that both you and I have a lot of things to talk about. But please don't misinterpret this. It's honestly just a business dinner. Well, if it's all right, it could be right this evening. If that's perfectly fine with you, of course, I mean. Is that okay?
And why not?
Have you seen my mother?
Hello, Ruben. I'm just fine. And you?
I'm sorry, Julia.
Zenaida went out just a minute ago. And you? Why are you so serious? Are you upset right now? What happened to you?
Nothing happened to me.
Well, could it be that you're still angry because of you and Miss Amparo?
Don't you have any other topic that we can discuss?
All I want is that you finally understand that that woman isn't meant for you. I can give you everything you need. Without any humiliations and without mistreatment. She will never lay her eyes on you. Never. Corina.
Hello.
Is everything all right?
Yes, everything's fine.
Are you sure? Because you seem to be a little sad.
No, I guess there's something about this evening which makes me feel lonely. Would you like to come with me to my bedroom?
Yes, let's go. But what for?
I was thinking we could talk about your wedding to your fiancé, to Ronaldo.
The bar. And what is such a beautiful woman doing in a town that is as boring and as lifeless as this one?
I was just passing by. I wanted to have a drink. I heard the music outside.
Oh, but we saved her leg anyway. It won't be the same thing, all right? But at least that animal won't be put to sleep.
I agree. And I must admit right now, Alonso, that you're a very good vet indeed. I've known a lot of doctors. None of them is as good as you. So that could also mean that we can take a break from our stressful day. We go to town and get into the bar to drink.
No, not now, Remigio. I won't take it easy until I talk to Fabiola, because she's got to listen to me.
Don't you insist. I'd say take it easy. Come on. Just a glass of rum, 2 beers afterwards. You will relax and go look for her, all right?
But it's not that simple.
Alonso Cáceres, my very good friend. What you need at this moment is some good manly advice, so you can consult me. I have the perfect tactic so that the Montoya girl can get back to you all tamed.
Is that so? And what's that tactic, my friend?
Well, it's very simple, and I know you know it quite well.
Let's see.
Ignore her. Yes, just pretend the woman doesn't exist. Simply don't talk or even look at her, and you'll see that she's eventually going to look for you this time, and it will be much quicker.
Are you sure about that?
Mm-hmm. You won't miss anything if you'll just try it. And besides, looking around for her all the time and then chasing after her a lot will make you look as if you're guilty.
Are you sure?
Well, yes. You have loved her with all your heart. You've chased her. Do you understand?
Well, just look at the way things are now. I already told you to use that exact same tactic with Fermina. Just listen. You're now telling me to use that same tactic with Fabiola. But did it work for you?
Of course. But I'm telling you, my friend, is to ignore her. Ignore her and you'll see. That won't fail.
Well, Corey, Reynaldo seems to be truly in love with me, and he's been asking me to marry him for the longest time, so I thought, why not?
And are you in love with him? Because the truth is, one's supposed to be in love with the other in order to give the promise of love.
And Corey, who told you that I wasn't in love with him?
I don't know. It's just because of the tone of your voice.
What do you mean by that? Is it because I'm not displaying any fancy fireworks out there? And I'm not throwing a party while talking about my wedding?
No, because if you were a woman in love, you should be smiling and jumping with happiness and have a twinkle in your eye.
Well, I'm just not like that, Corey.
Yes, but then you weren't like this before. So is it because you've changed or something happened to you? Please be honest.
Oh, the truth? Oh, the truth is that I don't know if I really should get married or not get married to him. Especially after everything that happened between me and Ruben.
With Ruben?
Huh?
Please tell me what happened to Ruben, Amparo.
Amparo, Corina. I really need to talk to both of you.
Laurento Hotel.
Fermina, there you go with your advice again.
But it's the truth. I'm telling you, seriously,
I know
Fabiola.
that, Fermina, but the way you say things is just, you know.
No, that is true, Fermina. Well, I at least made you laugh
Yes.
today. Isn't that right? Because ever since this girl came here, all she's ever done is cry, cry, and cry. She seems to be like a lost soul. Poor little girl. If only you knew how upset I've been since you went away.
Oh, my nanny, you know that I won't be going back to that house. I can't breathe the same air with that wicked woman.
I agree with you, darling. Because ever since you went away, you haven't had any problem, right?
Oh,
Just
my
stay over
dear.
here and be happy.
Darling, you know that your sisters and I miss you very much, don't you? I already know, and I also miss you quite a lot, my nanny.
Well then, I'm also very fond of you. My darling, I've got to go now because I left Julia alone making supper.
That's pretty dangerous.
Yeah, so let me know if anything comes up so I can help you.
Of course I will,
All
Nanny.
right?
I'll call
Take
you.
care, my darling.
Bandidas las que un día aprendieron
Las
a amar.
bandidas.
Bandidas las que un día aprendieron
Las
a
bandidas. Laurento Hotel.
Hello, Reynaldo. What are you doing here? And who is this woman with you?
She's an old friend, and I just found her in the town square by sheer chance.
Is that so?
In the town square?
She's
sure
only
you-
visiting for a few weeks. I just ran into her, but I'm leaving now. It was nice seeing you, Candida. Say hello to your mom for me.
To my mother. Come on, Jaime.
Jaime. Why is she calling you Jaime?
She used to call me Jaime when I was a kid, and I called her Maria. You know how kids are. But next time, let me know way ahead of time so I can introduce you to my girlfriend. All right, I know that you're tired now, so go to your hotel room so you can get some rest. And let me know if there's anything you need, all right? I'm a phone call away. What a coincidence, right? Small world. Well, I have to go.
That's crazy.
Look, I'll see you in the house, okay? So long.
What's his name again?
Jaime.
Jaime. You go, girl.
After everything that happened with me and your father, I wanted to talk to the two of you. Because I do care about you. You received me quite warmly, and you made me feel as if I were part of this family.
I think that you don't have to explain anything else to us, Malena.
Oh no, Corina. I need you to listen to me even for a moment. I'm sorry for everything that's going on here in the house. And especially because of Fabiola, since I know she's mixed up already. Yes, I know that she's your sister and you two love her a lot, but you can't believe that everything she's saying is true.
Listen, Malena, you know, this is a problem between you and our father.
I know that you also feel hurt. And that's why I came here. I came to tell you that if you two believe what Fabiola is saying is true, then I should leave this house. I did everything I could so that you could all be happy, and so Oligario would be happy. But then Fabiola wants to spoil my happiness, and I don't understand. But how can she think about something horrible like I'm actually cheating on Oligario, and it's with her very own boyfriend? That's crazy, and it's an awful lie, you know that. But then, I already said what I had to say to you both. Honestly, I won't be insulted by the likes of you. So let me say exactly what you are. You're a bitter woman who's no match for her own man.
You will have to swallow your words right at this moment, Malena. I'm going to kill you, Malena!
Kill you!
How's the most beautiful woman in the whole of San Lorenzo?
There definitely isn't a worse blind person than he who refuses to see. You insist on defending your point of view, and that's okay. But I'm never going to forget what happened back there, Daddy.
I won't admit to something I haven't done.
Perhaps on one occasion you might have been a little too nice to Malena. And Fabiola saw and misinterpreted things.
Look, I haven't been more cordial than how I should be. And if what you're trying to say that maybe I've been trying to woo your wife, then no. Nor would I think to do it. I'm really not that kind of man. And besides, I love your daughter. And it bothers me that they would try to involve me in something like that, quite unfairly.
So is that your answer then?
No. My answer is that it really bothers me that you would even ask. Your wife for me is untouchable.
Hello, are you enjoying the fruits of your hard work?
Martha, it's always a pleasure to see you. Please sit down.
Thank you.
You're most beautiful as usual.
Thank you.
You might want to say it with just a touch of irony, but well, my rum is the best rum in the entire world, and it's produced because of my work.
Then let's talk about that since you started it. About official work and businesses. To what do I owe this invitation? I don't know what to think anymore. I know Fabiola very well since she's my sister and she's just being honest, but on the other hand, when someone sees Malena, one would believe her.
Well, I don't know what to think either, Corina. But as our mother used to always say, one will discover when someone tells a lie sooner or later. So I'm gonna go to bed for now, Corina. See you tomorrow.
Yes, have a good night, dear. Hey, but you haven't finished telling me about what really happened between you and Rebecca.
I only know how hard I've worked to have what I have in this life. I suppose they must have told you that I come from a very poor background.
Wanting to move up in life isn't something you should apologize for, Olegario.
Nevertheless, in my case, it really seems to me I must discuss every single thing in detail. My current financial position as it is.
I'm just doing my job as a lawyer.
It pleases me that a woman who is as intelligent and qualified as you are would notice everything.
Thank you for that compliment. But let's see, since I believe that you invited me for an official business dinner.
I like you very much, Martha. You're very cunning and perceptive, and you go straight to the point. But I'm interested in people like you. So how about if we continue this discussion while we enjoy dinner? I wanted to come and talk to you as soon as I found out that you were in this hotel. You know, perhaps you might need something that I can help you with.
No, the truth is that no, I don't. I don't need anything. I'm quite all right.
Well, I also want you to know that you can still count on me for anything you may need.
Yes, I do know that, and I'm grateful for it.
Fabiola, I don't want you to misinterpret things, but then I still love you unconditionally in spite of what happened. Despite everything.
Sergio, I'm sorry, but this isn't the right time
to... the truth is I don't want you to feel uneasy. I just want you to know that I always noticed that you fully trusted that Cáceres since the beginning. And the thing is now, I know it's very clear that everything that happened between us wasn't in my favor, so I decided to step aside so that you could be happy. And you saw what happened.
What exactly are you implying right now? What exactly do you want?
No. Look, I don't want to blame you for anything or tell you anything that might annoy you right now. Fabiola, I already told you. The only one who matters the most to me is you. You were my woman, after all. You were going to be my wife. That's something I'm still hoping will happen.
Sergio, I am begging you. I don't want to talk about that topic, okay? Not now, please. At least not in this moment. I don't want to.
All right. Perhaps if you want me to say it some other time, then that would mean that we can talk about what's going on between the two of us in the future.
No, what I meant to say is that it's just not possible.
No, Fabiola, believe me, you make me very happy. I never stop thinking about you, all right? I want you to be back in my life again. Just tell me what I have to do. I mean, we can talk about it some other time, but please, tell me if there's a slight chance that you'll be opening your heart to me again. Come on.
Why don't you answer him, Fabiola? Say something about that.
Bandidas las que un día aprendieron a amar. Bandidas las que un día aprendieron a amar.
Sergio wants to know if you're going to open your heart for him again. So what's your decision?
Who told you to come over here, You have no business being here whatsoever.
Shut up, Sergio. That's my business with her and not yours.
Fabiola doesn't want to hear a thing about you. Don't you get it yet?
She's the one who must say it to my face.
Just stop arguing, please. My goodness, Alonso, get out of here.
No. The one who has to go away is this guy. You and I have to talk right now.
No, that's not true, because you and I have nothing to say to each other.
Well, you heard her. Either you go away or I'll have to drag you outside this room.
What are you going to do?
That's enough, I said. I'm so fed up since you always settle your problems with violence. You two think I'm just a mere trophy for which you could race or compete for every time you just feel like doing so. No, you two will respect me because I don't belong to either of you. Not to you and to you, Sergio. Show me some respect. If you're not going to respect me, then I'm going to have to ask that you two disappear from my life forever and ever.
And what does Ruben have to do with you marrying Reynaldo?
Well, it's because of the fact that of the fact that I almost drowned at the beach. But then Ruben happened to rescue me just in time, and well, when such extreme things happen to someone, like if her life is in mortal danger, well, one would really start to think about things, right?
Yes. The funny thing is, you decided to get married just after that, right?
Well, yes. But then it's like a way to escape and to move on and to get away from these feelings that I had and
Amparo, the most important thing is to know what you feel for Reynaldo, because if you don't really love him, then life's too short to spend your life with someone you could never love. One has to be with the person you really want to be with.
Oh, I don't know, Corey. I don't know. And besides, the person I agreed to marry is Reynaldo. What can I do? It's... Oh, no, listen, you know what? I don't know. I feel like I'm just talking a lot of nonsense,
Yes,
right?
okay.
Not making sense. So I better just go back to my room and get some rest, and I'll see you.
Don't you go anywhere else.
I'll see you later.
One has to spend the rest of one's life with the person that one truly loves. Oh, Corina Montoya. You're the one giving that useful piece of advice. But you should be listening to yourself.
Entiendo en las letras cortas, en tus ojos de bandida.
That makes sense. I was waiting for you.
El tiempo juega, rompiendo toda comprensión. Tu cuerpo dice que no eres niña, entregas todo con la pasión, entregas todo hasta la razón de amarte fuerte sin importar qué pensarán.
No, Karina, no, don't. You're not going to reply to him.
Is my husband home yet? I don't know. I'm sorry, ma'am. Well, how would you know anyway, since the only thing you know is working in a kitchen?
If Olegario had come home, he would have been in his bedroom, am I right? Just have dinner.
I'll have dinner as soon as my husband gets back.
I'm going to serve Corina and Amparo their dinner, so you should also take advantage of it.
Didn't you hear me? I said I'm going to wait for my husband to come home, and no one else will be having dinner until Olegario gets here. You heard her.
Listen, Julia. The Lord gave us a pair of eyes and a pair of ears and just one tongue to speak. That's for you to think twice before you say anything in this house.
Nanny dear.
My darling.
Nanny dear, what is there to eat? I'm really hungry.
Pasta alla amatriciana.
It smells delicious.
Be careful,
Julia,
otherwise you'll
please
get
hold on,
burned.
please.
Oh no, Mrs. Malena specifically ordered us not to serve dinner until your dad is home.
Oh, I'm very sorry, Nanny, but I'm very hungry and I want to eat now.
And I think Malena can wait for him anyway. They'll have dinner together instead.
But
I'm going to serve you dinner now.
And that soup you always make, could I have some?
Of course, that too.
Oh, yes, I want some soup too.
Well, the escabeche was excellent. You were right about the food here, Olegario.
Especially when paired with a wine as good as this one. This year's vintage is very good. Cheers.
I see you know a whole lot more than just rum.
I've been taught very well that in life you should be willing to take advantage. Life has been my school.
You continue to surprise me, Olegario. That's why I'm intrigued, because I want to know the real reason for this invitation.
Then you must also have noticed as we speak that not only have I been lucky with my businesses, but I've been keen on seeking and finding the opportunities. I've known how to take advantage of them, and I haven't wasted my time.
And?
What surprises me is that a woman as intelligent and as capable as you are, Martha, would be wasting her precious talent with the Irazabals. I, on the other hand, can offer you an opportunity in your life now. Professionally speaking, that is.
Professionally speaking, Olegario, the Irazabals are my clients, all right?
Yes, but you're wasting your time working for them, to be honest. And you must have examined all the pertinent documents, and you must have noticed that everything is in order like they should be. Irazabal doesn't even have the slightest opportunity to go against me, since he doesn't have any proof yet. On the other hand, why don't you forget about everything about this case and work in my company? Well, what do you say? Do you accept?
No, don't treat me again like I'm just like a prize from a contest. You will both be respectful.
All of this would be avoided if you listen to me and you will let me clear
just
this.
Give it up already. Fabiola doesn't want to listen
The
to
two
you.
of you just stop it.
Why don't you just go? I need to talk to my woman in
I'm no
private.
longer your woman. And don't you dare say it again. Don't be so cheeky. You have the guts to come over here after what you
Can
did.
you just let me talk? Realize that there's some confusion because of
There
this.
is no confusion in this, Cáceres. You're the worst man I've ever met in my entire
For goodness
life.
sake, Fabiola, please listen to me.
Leave her alone.
I told you to get out of this room. Do you want me to drag you out?
The only person who decides who stays and who goes is me. So I'm telling you for the last time, get out, Alonso. Go away.
Well, you heard her, right? Go away. I said go away!
I said that's enough. Enough, serio. Serio. If you're going to keep on behaving like that, I have to insist that the two of you go. Both of you go. Get out of my bedroom right now. What? Huh? Aren't you going to do it? Well, I'm not sticking around to watch you two crush each other. You're both imbeciles.
Fabiola, we have to talk.